You're listening to Miss Tisha, podcast Transcendent. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. What's up? Hey, you guys. You with your girl, Miss Tisha, and welcome to Transcendent. Yes. So I hope you guys are doing good today, especially under the circumstances. Hope you're staying safe and wearing your mask and washing your hands and just taking all precautions so we can get through this and get this over with so we can at least try to get back to somewhat normal. But it's another episode of Transcendent. Yes. And I'm late. I know I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. See, what had happened was I've been sick. Well, I'm not even going to say sick, but my body has been hurting. Long story short, I had an IUD, a Mirena. For those of you who is not familiar with an IUD, it's birth control. Not to be too TMI, too much information, but that's the birth control they insert in your yoni. It went terribly wrong for me. Yeah, it caused a lot of issues to the point where they had to do an ultrasound to find out where it was, and I had to get it removed. And even when I got it removed, I still have days where I'm just in pain. So I'm happy to be up and just recording this for you guys here. Today's topic is angel numbers. We're going to get into that. Also, during the Broke to Hustle segment of Transcendent, I will get into other ways that you can try to hustle to make it through hard times if you're short on cash. So let's get into it. Yes. Yeah. All right. So first, I wanted to talk about angel numbers, and the reason why I've been saying my birthday numbers constantly, like every day almost, for the past couple of months. And I'm just like, okay, what does that mean? Like, what, like, why? To the point where I'm at my regular job, and yes, I have a regular job. You have to maintain residual income when you follow your dreams, but my cousin even said my birthday number is 1213. I'm like, okay, what is going on here with this number? So I decided to do some research, me being me, want to know what's going on. Why am I seeing this? So seeing the numbers 1213 sometimes may not be special, but if you notice it constantly, it means the angels, they're trying to reach out to you. You may be wondering like what the number means, why it's appearing constantly in front of you. And this is with any numbers you see. If you see number once, it's like, yeah, whatever. But if you're constantly seeing the same number, you guys, you may want to pay close attention to those numbers and try to look them up to see what your angels are trying to tell you. So the number 1213. With the numbers 1213, the meaning, it depends on many things. First of all, it is important to say the angel numbers 1213 is composed of numbers 1, 2, and 3. So we have to know their meanings as well. Number 1 is a symbol of new beginnings, intuition, and leadership. This number should always motivate you to make changes in your life without any fears. We have number 2 that is related to peace, trust, and balance. This number may also symbolize your own flexibility and kindness, and it is usually related to your relationships with other people. Number 3 is related to your circle of friends and people, so it has something to do with communication. Also, number 3 may be a symbol of adapting, so you will have to adapt to a new situation. Apart from those numbers, also I just want to mention numbers 1213 is 121 and 213 as well. So number 12 will have you overcome all difficult moments in your life. This number is always related to success and victory, so you don't have to worry. We have number 13 as well. This number is a symbol of harmony and balance that angels will bring into your life. I'm like, okay. Looking up these numbers like, okay, angels, come through. Yeah, sprinkle that little fairy dust on me. All them miracles. All right, I feel you. All that good energy. But when we come to number 121, we have to say that this number will encourage you to fight for your goals and to make great success. And I'm just like, ooh, all right. So basically the meaning and components of angel numbers 12, 13, to sum it up, that's just a little bit of definitions of the 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. Also, if you look at my birthday numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3 gives us 7. And angel number 7 is a clear sign that you will receive help and support from your angels and that you are going to overcome all obstacles on your way very soon. And that is just beautiful. So after I looked this up, I'm like, okay, I looked this up, I got y'all message. I'm still seeing the numbers everywhere to the point where I'm like, okay, am I missing something with this message? Can you just write it down, angels, what you trying to tell me specifically? Because I'm trying here. But I just wanted to talk about angel numbers because that's something I rarely even hear about. And I've been more on a spiritual journey of just learning different things. I always been curious about meditation and chakras and stones and trying to work on my temper because, when I was younger, I was just more so put my hands on people, didn't think about the actions or the consequences. And now that I'm older, it's like I just want to be at peace. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. But don't get it twisted. Don't disrespect me. We ain't got to go there. But I've been trying to be just balanced and focused on positivity, especially because I don't want my kids to be ratchet like I was. Because I was just, Lord, we're not even going to go through all the things I done when I was a kid. My temper was just out of there. I think my temper now is so much better because I do meditate. And the funniest thing is, I try to meditate at least once a day. Today, I tried to meditate and yeah, I dozed off. I don't know how that happened. I'm like, dang, I was supposed to be meditating. I'm sleeping stuff. That was a peaceful, relaxed nap, though. I'm not gonna lie. I had a little music and the whole vibe, and yeah. Oh my God, really. But one other thing I did want to talk about too as well in today's episode, my friend is going through something and that just had me think about our fears in life. I have fears sometimes and I just push through it and still do it even if I'm fearful or if my anxiety is messing with me. Anxiety is not a joke. It's I really don't tell people too much about it or what I'm feeling if my anxiety is messing with me because they don't understand. I had to learn that. You could tell somebody yo, I'm not feeling right or I'm fearful of this, and they'll look at you stop being a scary cat. Anxiety is real. Mental illness is real. And some people just don't get it. You tell them yo, I'm not feeling good. And they just think, oh, you're just being lazy. Oh, it's all in your head. Just get up. You're fine. No. If you've never been through it before, it is not a joke at all. I've been through the worst of so many different things. So many different things. I didn't really start having anxiety until after I had my son. When I had my son, that's when I started experiencing all these different emotions I never felt before. Granted, I was young myself, but it was just like a whole new world of emotions. And I was young, I was in love, and that was emotion for me within myself, because that was my first real true relationship. And I learned so much from that relationship. The way I am now, like, yeah, I have trust issues. I'm not gonna lie. And it's not even because of that, because what happened in that relationship, I'm just like over it. I learned from it. But I have trust issues because I see happy people that's married, people that's happy in relationships, in my DM. It's like, why are you in my DM? Like, why? Ain't you happy? Aren't you married? Aren't you supposed to be living your best life? You and your girl all on social media, and you in my DM. And I'll just be like, see, this is why I have trust issues. This is why I have trust issues. I'm just saying. But anyway, to the next topic at hand. I swear, I'm not trying to be petty, but I'm just saying, this is why I have trust issues, people. Like, make it make sense, please. Make it make sense. Okay, so let's go into my other topic I wanted to get into here. Okay. Are you a prisoner of fear? How to identify symptoms and navigate beyond it. And once again, I started thinking about this topic because of the anxiety and things I've been through. I want to go back to 2008. Was that 2008? 2008, I believe. Anyway, it was Memorial Day, and I remember I was cooking with my neighbor. I had that day off of work. So we had one of those old-fashioned ovens where you have to like light the gas on the bottom, the pallet light on the bottom of the stove, whatever. So we were cooking. My neighbor didn't know that you had to light it. She had it on. I didn't realize it was on because I had turned it off. I'm like, I think I turned it. I don't know what I was doing. All I know was I went to go light the pallet light, and the gas blew up. Like, it was all in my face. Like, my whole face was burnt. I had on contacts. When I went to the emergency room, they was like, your contacts may be burnt in your eyes. And I'm like, what? Yeah. It took me a long time to ever like any type of stuff. Like, anytime I would hear that click sound from the oven, I used to panic. Like, I would not be nowhere near the stove. And this lasts for some years until I just say, you know what? I'm not going to be a prisoner of this. I'm not. This fear has to go. I'm not doing this. Not today. And I was able to overcome it. And sometimes it's not easy at all. It's never going to be easy. And a lot of people think like, okay, stop being a scary cat. Just overcome whatever you're feeling. No, let that person have their time to cope and figure it out on their own. You can't force somebody to not be scared of something or just to let something go. Give them their time. Be respectful. Help them. If you feel like, okay, this person has a fear, let me help them. Let me help them get through this instead of being judgmental. Another fear I had was, I think I was 10 or 12, and I was sitting on the computer at my mom's house, and we had one of those old school computers, the computer with the big old screen, and I was just typing. I was doing something, editing videos, whatever. All I remember was this loud pop sound coming from the window. And it went past my